Hello boys and girls, my name is Kiliyoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Donkey Kong Bananza's DLC for Nintendo Switch 2, also known as DK Island and Emerald Rush Mode. In the previous video, we did stuff here in the resort layer. In fact, we did difficulties 1 and 2, but this is not what we're going to play this time. We showed to I'll try that event. There is a event we can now play, and this time we can actually play it. Right now it's in DK Island, so we'll be playing there. Yes, I am ready. This does not have a difficulty curve, actually. It'll be the same difficulty every time from what I see. I only looked at it a little bit, but I kind of have an idea of what to do. That goal is pretty intimidating, though. If we want to get true 100%, we do need to get at least 1 million emerald. But how are we going to get that, you might ask? Well, we'll try our best. These are all the upgrades we can get as well, if we get all the unlocks. We'll start by, getting some emeralds nearby first. Let's see what we actually have to get. Well, we got zebra already right off the bat we can get. I think we want to go for that, except we don't have a good ways to go to that, so we'll go here instead and get a skill first. We only have one barrel cannon this time around, so it's kind of set to the hardest difficulty right now, so that's gonna be a little tricky. But then again, the first round's supposed to usually be one of the easier ones. Okay, here we go. So we have different stuff. More chip items. Chip shader and terrain. I'd rather have chip negotiator right now, but you might have noticed, yes, all of the objectives, they have changed entirely. Before, they were actually always the same ones almost every time. But now there's actually only certain ones you can get, and we can't even block these perks anymore, but there's also new ones. An important one we're gonna need, though, is Smelting Green, where all collected chips will be transferred into instead. Well, we definitely want chip negotiator. One thing I've noticed is anything that gets us more chips we want in this build, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, we just got some chips now. We don't have good Bananza, unfortunately. We only have one so far, but that's fine. Let's grab this since we have a good here. Okay, we're gonna have to just probably spam the roll move. I don't think I've done more rolls than anything in a while. That's not gonna lie, it's a bit tricky. Oh, I never got this. I guess that's why it was so tricky. But now we got that, so we should be able to teleport to that. We'll grab this skill. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot. It's a zebra Bananza, so that's very important. We'll grab Perchamp, since that's the best upgrade we can get right now. We'll go here. Thankfully, the game does more accurately track where we can get our different Bananzas, so that could help us out a bit. We'll quickly sprint up here and grab some of our Bananzas this time. We might need a lot more this time around, that's for sure. Yes, I want more treasure chest if we can help it. Our snake Bananza is right nearby, I think. Okay, I think it's underneath. We'll have to grow underneath this time. We're not gonna do well at first, probably, since the first rounds are usually slower, but if we can get the emeralds to at least meet the quota, we'll be able to really start doing some cheesy mechanics in a minute. The biggest thing is we can't actually really go for chips anymore. This time around, we're going to try to probably get as much stuff as can. Chip thief. This is an important one. You might have noticed we didn't actually get any chips for doing anything, but... Ew! Interesting. They don't mark the... Oh, there it is. Never mind. They do mark the location. It just didn't show up on the menu for some weird reason. Well, we definitely want to defeat these people, because that will give us some stuff here. We'll go ahead and smash this stuff again. Anyways, now we have our zebra and steak. We probably don't need any more bonanzas for a bit. Mainly, we want zebra. I just realized, since this is a save RGC, we'll probably get about the same stuff each time. Chip treasure we'll definitely want. Anything that has chips we want to get, generally. And then there's one important skill we really want to use, and that's what we're going to actually be spamming a lot of. Okay, let's grab these enemies. And take that dude out. And there we go, we got that done. Perfect. What do we have? Chips or emerald ore, chip negotiator. That could be useful. We don't have that one yet. But let's grab that one. Ooh, level 2. I'd rather have personally treasure trove, so let's grab that. Oh, we have a checkpoint to hit, but we're right next to one, so that's not too bad. And then, there's this one. Here's... Do we get the... No. Your total chips will be increased by half of your current amount. I think I want chip hoarder for now. At least one rank of that is important. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, for sure. Oh, here's our extra checkpoint. I thought we grabbed all those, but I guess not. There's our Bonanza transformations number 3, which is good. We won't need any more, though, because it's not really that important. Let's grab this one. Actually, no, let's grab our gold champ first. That's probably more important, since we're going to be going for a lot of goals in this one, for sure. Let's go back to the start as well, because that's probably where we'll find Rambi more easily. At first, we're not going to be getting a lot. In fact, it seems like we're not going to be getting much at all, but trust me, when I say this, it'll be useful in a minute. We just need to give it some time. We'll get really good here. We just need to get lucky, mostly. There's a specific thing we need to get really early on. There it is, smelting green. So this one, very important. All collected chips will be transformed into emeralds instead. Do this once, and bam, you just complete a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, in case you haven't noticed what the strategy is, it's pretty clear. We need to basically get as many chips as we can, stack that multiplier up, and then before near the end, we're gonna have to do that upgrade and get that specific one, and that will just give us a whole bunch of chips at once, and it'll instantly clear a bunch of objectives. In fact, this one instantly completed the first objective, which is really good. What's the best way to do that? Well, glad you asked. It's more than likely just clearing these void objectives, which we've already been doing quite a bit of. We can even do a second one if we want, but I'd rather have these first, because if we can get that multiplier up, we'll get more chips naturally, which will help us get more stuff done. Destroy more things, which is always nice. Oh, since we didn't grab that, I guess we'll grab that. Our ammo's kind of useless at first, though. We still want to grab that whenever we can. Okay, that did not give us chips, but that's fine. We'll grab these fossils, I guess. Sure, we'll grab fossil radar so we can start hunting those down. Treasure test hunter we definitely want with this build, since we can't get rid of that. And we'll go ahead and teleport over here with our one teleport we have. If we find barrel bump up, we're definitely grabbing that one immediately. But we still haven't found that yet. We didn't have chip baited yet. Automatically, if that team will trade based on number of chips you collected. Oh, that one's pretty useful, actually. Yeah, that's a really good one to grab. Well, since we are not getting more chips from the enemies, we mostly just want to take them out as fast as possible. Okay, Chip Hunter, this will go up really high if we go through that, so let's grab that for sure. Okay, we're really close to the minecart, so that should be good. I think I'd rather have Percham personally, so let's go for that. We'll go over here. We can get Magic Wallet. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. That one's more useful later on in particular, because if you can keep getting that, you can keep upgrading that to keep chaining that, essentially. Oh, we didn't get that. That's fine. We can just go up here, then light this minecart so we can get this all done. We only get 150 emeralds this time, but that's fine. We just want smelting green, really. We did one early on, but that was only to make sure we completed the first goals. Now we'll probably want to wait until we have as many chips as we can to complete the goal, and then we're going to finish that off once that's done. There we go. We got that one. That was a little tricky, but we got it. What do we have here? Items will appear. This is a really useful one. This build. Doesn't look like we're collecting much at first, but we're actually getting a lot right now, so wouldn't be one of the easier events, honestly. We definitely want Chip Negotiator for sure. That one's probably the most important one out of all the bunch. We can grab that early on. We'll get a lot of chips much faster, because again, we're still going to be focusing on those void objectives. The only tricky part is we're going to have to run around a bit more, since we don't get a lot of... I don't think barrel bump up is actually available, so this will be tricky. Alright, what do we have? Not much more so far, but that's fine. Chip Thief we want, because that's gonna give us some more tips from these enemies, which is important. Oh, I want Chip Negotiator first, though. Because that, first and foremost, that's really important. Let's go over here. Alright, there we go. Let's go out here and grab these stuff. Alright, so we can grab this stuff. Probably the tricky reward, only tricky reward will be trying to grab the ending part, for sure. Otherwise, once we start getting a lot of upgrades, we'll get that done naturally fast. Let's grab this so we have a transformation, since we're right here. Chip Hoarder, well, we definitely want that. Since we don't have a lot of teleports around, we're gonna have to use a lot more zebra movement for sure. We got lucky though to get that pretty early on, so that will be helpful for going around fast. Oh, there is another thing we never hit too, so we'll grab that for sure. I want to throw that enemy into a statue, ideally, so we can have them fall in the water. Let's grab that, in case we grab any chests. Well, since we're here, we may as well grab some more skills while we can. Alright, there we go, we got that done. We're starting to grab some emeralds slowly but surely. Since we're not going to get a lot of main skills right now, what I mean by that, I mean like other skills, it's going to be definitely different than any other level we've seen. It's also gonna still be quite random, because if we don't get lucky, we might not even to finish at the end. But it depends on what we stack so far. I think so far, anything that gives us more chip mats or money based off of chips is really useful. So let's keep grabbing that. We technically already finished this first round, but mostly we're just grabbing these to have as much stacks as well as chances at getting that particular skill to appear. That's the main thing we're after. Oh, and Magic Wallet we definitely want to always grab. Magic Wallet is probably... Once we get a good enough strategy, Magic Wallet will be our ideal thing to collect. Okay, we still have Teleport, which is good. I just realized we only get one Teleport per loop, so we do have to make this count. But we'll be fine as long as we can get stuff done fast. Treasure Trove, Chip Hunter. Probably this one. It's the only way to improve money right now. Naturally, we'll be getting a lot of our ammo perks here already, so that will in general lead to more stuff, which will also lead to more chips, which is good. Let's get Chip Fee for sure. That's a good one to have in this event. I did say I was gonna go for the events, to be fair, so this is the first event that spawned in. That's what we're doing. Oh, we have a chest just now that spawned up. Oh, that's a Magic Wallet. We definitely want to grab that. For those of you who don't know, the strategy is use your upgrades early at first. But once you've gotten at least 15,000 gold, you're pretty much just going to keep doing Magic Wallet over and over again. The next time that upgrade appears, we'll check. If we can't get 1,000,000 from that, then we'll have to skip that. So right now that's at 260, so we can't do that right now. We'll get Chip Thief instead, I think. We'll still be getting some stuff done, but it just won't be that useful at first. We do not have warp barrels, but that's close enough. We can easily go here. This is a good multiplier now. We're starting to get a lot more money and chips now, even though we don't have the upgrades. Okay, let's grab this. Based off of goals, we definitely want to upgrade a lot on. I guess the good thing about it is, while you are forced to do different builds, you are also able to get to them pretty easily once you know what you're doing. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on going up top. Honestly, I can't really figure out anything else to do but do up top. Okay, not bad. There's a fossil nearby we can grab. Okay, we got that upgrade done for sure. That's good. Treasure Chest Hunter we definitely want in the build like this. That will help us out. Okay, we got that done. By the way, at first it's going to be pretty hard to collect stuff, but once we get enough chips, we'll definitely want to use Smelting Green to just turn that all into emeralds, and that's how we're going to ultimately complete the 1,000,000 objective. Otherwise, there's no way we probably would clear that. There's no way in heck we'd ever get that otherwise. So we basically have like a few minutes and a little bit of RNG to go. Okay, well we're towering here since that's pretty far away. We did teleport away from a skill, unfortunately, though it's hard to kind of figure out where those are all the time. Okay, well now we're getting a good multiplier. Since this is the only way we can multiply, we may as well get as many chip negotiator and skills them as we can. Chip negotiator we want probably most that's our biggest priority right now. So for the most part, we're probably just gonna go around and quickly sprint around the map. That's probably our best way of doing this, since we're only getting one barrel per loop. We need to make it count. Alright, I'd rather Gold Champ first right now, though it's kind of hard to pick between the two of them, especially when you have so many Emerald perks. Alright, well now we want that, for sure. Okay, we got that one done. Let's see what that's at. Still not enough, but we'll get Chip Negotiator for sure. Okay. This one's quite far away, but not much we can do, really. We're actually getting up to 120,000. We haven't even gotten to the upgrade yet, so we might be able to this faster than expected if we're fast enough here. We're definitely doing a lot better than I expected. That dude just kind of took himself out. But again, we don't want them to take themselves out. Ideally, we actually take them out. So yeah, we're more than completed the objective. Right now, we're just waiting to use that big explosion right now. But it can be really luck-based, so that could be annoying. This one, I think. The only problem is a lot of these are stuck in the water right now. That's too close. I want to probably run there normally. Since there's only one barrel, we do have to make it count and probably use that on one of the best ones we can do that with. Magic Wallet! Oh, perfect! That just gave us a huge boost. That's definitely what we needed there. Since that was about half, that would have given us about 100,000. Diddy we now know is towards the con house. We're not really close to there. We're gonna go back around here and I think go... Well, once we're done, we're gonna go right. We're just kind of running into these other statues because we happen to get so many throughout our adventures that we're just running into all of them face first. Okay, this is where we need to be, up in this spot. I only remember this because I just went into this no more than a few minutes ago when I was playing off camera. Okay, I think I'd rather have this since that's what we're going for right now. I definitely like this strategy. Like, you use a little bit, you need to use a bit at first to make sure you clear the objective, but after that, it's mostly just Magic Wallet over and over again. And so you get enough chips to get the objective, that's it. You just use that upgrade and bam, you're done. Just like that. And you know what? I think this is the time. I think we're gonna do this now. I don't want to risk losing this, so let's do Smelting Green now, and there we go. We instantly cleared the objective. I'm not gonna lie, I probably shouldn't have looked that up, but to be fair, I kind of already expected there would be a strategy, but I didn't want to waste all the time in the world doing this more than once, so I figured if there was an idea to get like a good strategy going, I figured I'd look that up first so I can see what that's about. So that's why I decided to do that. So yeah, there you go, guys. Now you know the strategy for this. Hopefully that helps you guys out, by the way. We basically just want to do as much upgrades as we can, like we would normally. But we also need to... Okay, we do need to finish with at least 1 million. So we might do Smelting Green an extra time, obviously. That's probably a good idea, to do Smelting Green at least one other time to make sure we get the quota and upgrades. Because the quota does take away from what we currently have, and there's still quite a few rounds to go. But, wise, yeah, way more than gotten the event objective completed, so that's already done. And there we go! We got that objective done. Perfect. Alright, if we see something green, we're gonna pick it up immediately. We did not see that, though. Okay, let's teleport over here. Time to use our one teleport on this, well... I cannot speak today. Map. Did my best. I still don't think I said that right. Whatever. Oh, let's take out these dudes, and we can grab these chips and other stuff. Okay. If we see the emerald thing, we're definitely collecting that. Okay, we're just gonna collect that. I don't really want to risk it, so if I can get extra upgrades, that'll be fine. Keep in mind, it is random. Sometimes, if you get bad luck, that perk might not show up. Because remember, we cannot block any perks, so they'll always be random. So you have to just hope that you get lucky. If you never see that perk appear, then you might have to actually do a second run of this. But as long as you know what to do, it'll be fine. You do want to use that perk at least once. That's the main reason why I did it once, right off the bat. Because if I could use Celtic Green at least once, that would ensure we get the objectives, and that would give us plenty more time to actually, well, collect the stuff, of course. And then we can just go up and do other stuff. From there. Okay, let's see. We did not get any of those. We'll grab this one, why not? We don't have any warp barrels, so let's go over here instead. Honestly, this is quite a fun event, actually. It's quite interesting, but also a bit on the easy side once you know what to do. We also used that time to get a lot of extra checkpoints we didn't have before, so that's useful. Oh yeah, we have to go behind... Oh, below here. Okay, we're gonna use some good multipliers on these other enemies, even though we cannot get upgrades on them. Get this one. Smelting Green is definitely the most important part of this run. If you can't use Smelting Green properly, you won't really get objective. At first glance, before like I looked up anything, that objective looked pretty intimidating at first glance. But now it's like pretty easy. There we go. We got that done. Oh, here's Eddie Green. Let's do that right away, so we're not too far behind. Now we're definitely done with that. If we do get to round 10, we'll also do Smelting Green again to make sure we're grabbing that. We're not getting as much stuff, but that's only because we've used some of our emeralds for... I mean... We used some of our chips for emeralds, excuse me, I cannot talk right now. Clearly. But yeah, overall, pretty easy event, actually. We're right next to the house, right? Let's go over there instead. There'll be a Skux over there for sure. Nice. Easy enough. We want this one, probably. That'll give us some more stuff. Oh, we didn't teleport yet. We better use that before we forget. That was fast. I'm gonna wait until the last round to do that. Let's grab chip order again instead. Let's get this instead. Nice. This is definitely a cool event. I like the way it was designed. Sometimes it might be different. There might be a different build one. Okay, we're on the other side of the island here. Let's go over here so we can take as much time to go to that one. There we go. Got that one done. That was pretty easy. There's Smelly Green. Let's grab that before we forget. That's a massive amount of emeralds we have now. There we go. We got that gold done pretty easily. Oh, it's right there. Okay, that's not too bad. We only have one warp barrel, which we've used already, but that's fine. There we go. Let's grab this. Why not? By the way, we're almost at the end now, and we got both of the good statues thanks to us doing really well, especially early on. I think the high score for this is you basically just want to wait until the very end to do this and hope you get lucky. Though, since we only need the jet to... I just figured I would stop once we get 1 million. Okay, well... Ah! I was about to say, if we get the thing, we're getting it right now. Okay, we didn't. We'll just grab this, because why the heck not at this point. We'll finish this normal Donkey Kong, why not? Well, that was easy. Definitely one of the easier events. We don't have to do it more than once anymore, so that's good, because we got all the awards. So I assume the big event means we got Void rank, right? Yeah, getting Void is what gives Void rank is what gives us the best multiplier there. Let's see what we got. Let's see what our perk list is like now. Okay, so we did get a couple of new perks just from the special event, which is nice. That will give us a bit more rewards now. There's still a couple we're missing, but that's fine. Most of them are locked behind other things, or we might get later. There's an ostrich one we've not seen yet. I think those we just unlocked the last time. Alright, so we're just looking at this. 100 vanadium chips. 300 vanadium chips. Okay, well this is gonna make collecting this stuff easier. Statue Avant-Garde has appeared by DK Island's DK Treehouse. 600 vanadium chips have been added. And there we go, 1 million for the rare statue of Don Bananza, which has appeared. Shaped mountainside. A total of 349,000 is what we got. As you might have guessed, yeah, we need to we won't get any ratings for doing these, but we do get some chips. More importantly, we also get statues, which I did say I was going to try and collect most of them, so that was a good run overall. I think they're definitely giving you more ways to collect emeralds, so you won't be bored out of your mind. What I mean by that, up here's our new statue, by the way. This looks cool. This event, by the way, I will show off in a minute, but it only runs from today to next Tuesday, which is, I think, November 4th, I believe, is when it ends. I just realized we still didn't unlock any of the ones, so I better go around and unlock those secrets in case we do DK Island again. But yeah, here's On Guard. That's one of the characters I mentioned, by the way. He's from the original Kong, and the original anime he's used. It's nice that they got a statue just for him, and so Kong Bananza. What's this? This is our secondary discs. Oh yeah, that's right. We still have to unlock a few discs. So we got DK Island a bit, but we'll get more of those as we go on too. Okay. Alright, since we don't want to waste too much time still, I think I am going to actually go around DK Island to make sure I'm not missing any objectives. Alright, so just looking at the event, I just want to show you that it's active right now from 10:28 to 11:04, which is the 4th of November. That's when it ends. At night specifically. Or, so yeah, it's like for the week basically. And then it'll be done. Well, we did that event now, and we got a bunch of stuff done, which was great. Oh, I just realized when you play that, it keeps playing for the entire time. Well, that's fine. Well, time to find some more statues. Fortunately, we do still have a really high money for having to spend those. Okay, we got Void's statue, nice. The only problem is it takes a long time to get enough money to get all of these, but also we get more money as we play different events, so that's definitely an easy way to get a bunch of chips really quick. So if you're going for less game time played, definitely waiting for the events to come might be the way to go. Or just playing Emerald Rush and getting a really good rank could work. Problem is, I still think the other grind is a little faster. I think I mentioned what that is too, by the way. You have to go all the way back to basically the canyon layer and keep doing that same battle over and over again. My build is still currently set up around doing that. And we wouldn't really get much use out of it if we do that. Anyways, we'll keep doing this for a bit. Our tip's still up to 200, though we didn't get any, so we might still have to do another 200 before it upgrades again. I do know by far, though, we need at least a total of 19,000 over the course of Hades. We spent around like 1/3 of the chips so far, so we have like at least 12k or more chips to spend here before we can get all the statues. But since we'll be getting these as we go, that's fine. We'll still get a good amount of them. We just won't be going for them all. That's why I didn't mention this as an actual 100% playthrough of it, because then that would involve getting all the statues, and I think it's really boring and grindy. If I do grind them, I'm probably just gonna grind them doing Emerald Rush, honestly. I can't be bothered to do that over grind anyways, and we have the DLC, so we may as well do that. Okay, so we didn't get one up here, so we'll go ahead and let's actually just use our oh, we can talk to this dude. So yeah, we probably should have gone around here and gotten this stuff done here. That would have given us more teleporters to use. There's VoidCon's statue again. We're exploring this now because we want to get all the checkpoints. Because that's the only way we can get secrets done. This is really cool, actually, being able to just teleport to the islands this way. Probably should have gotten that sooner. Okay, we're gonna go to this island now. Pretty much any island we don't have a teleport to, we should probably get in case we choose to go to Decay Island again. So I guess there is a reason to explore this area. They definitely want you to at least find most of the teleport spots there. We have the maximum banner energy, so our Bananza is practically lasting forever right now. By forever, I mean not forever, just a really long time. Oh, I just realized we can change this. Oh, okay, it keeps that on. Oh, let's change this back to DK Island, actually. Daytime, since we haven't heard that in a while, since right now it's sunset, so it defaults to that. There we go. Now the proper music's back on. Now we're partying. It does feel like I'm wasting a bit of time by doing this now, but then again, like I said, I think the more check marks or port spots we have, the better. You could also probably look around this map and kind of see where there might be a teleport spot. I think I actually gotten most of them. I think the only one that's missing now is... Oh, you can see one actually over there that we need. By the way, if you're wondering, the only reason it went to sunset, that's because we got a high enough rating with our Void Company employee and got the maximum rank we could, at least before we found out there was another rank we had to get. So there's still quite a ways away. We're still quite a large ways off from getting that, unfortunately. Let's see if Galleon also has a teleport, because we didn't have one there directly yet. Maybe that will have a teleport. It's important that we get as many of those as we can, for sure. Oh, we never did this bonus zone, I think. Let's go in there for fun. I know we definitely don't have to do this, but no other way to do DK Island as the than to explore DK Island itself. Let's just roll to get these. Okay, we got all that done, but it was a little late. So we didn't get any gold raining down on us, but yeah, that's one where you can collect the all and then it rains down on you, which is really cool. Oh wait, this one has the warp gone already, though that's fine. So I assume it wouldn't have a teleport then. What does that leave us with? I guess we could just look on the map ourselves too. See one that is like hard and null, that means we still have to hit that. We got most of them though. One in the top ramp we cannot hit, but I guess as for now, we'll go into the cave now. I don't see what else we could do otherwise. We have a lot of statues now. I assume we have almost 50 statues now, because we had to get 30 to even start this, and our upgrade went up a second time, so I assume we're actually close to 50 statues if you include the special event ones. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, whoever statue was, sorry. That's really all I can say. I feel like I'm disrespecting right now. Let's not have that happen, ideally. Okay, what did they do again? Oh, you can teleport your friends from the start of the area over. Oh yeah, we can tidy up the statues if we mess up. So now they're back where they found them originally, so if we like lose a statue, we can bring it back, which is kind of cool. I do like the statues that you can decorate the design with, and they're not useless by any means. Whenever we play Emerald Rush here again, we'll be able to see how many we've collected, which is nice. But yeah, other than that, I assume we'll see you guys next time when we do the freezer layer in the next episode. Other than that, that was a really easy event. What do you guys think about that? That definitely seemed easier than any other thing to void rank in the entire game. Pretty much the entire main half of, well, actually doing the main Emerald Rush is way harder than this event right now. I feel like the event, you just need to have a specific strategy, and then it's really easy. Although that other one is easy too, we haven't really gotten Void Rank more than a couple of times, so it's definitely tough to get Void Rank, but easy enough to clear once you know what you're doing. Anyways, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode where we try to do the freezer layer. Actually, no, we did the freezer layer on difficulty freeze, so that means we're going to feast layer next time. Hopefully we get some luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!